Hey guys, Wolfie here and welcome back to the channel. As always, the usual disclaimer. Any opinion here is mine and mine alone. Now you're in the kitchen in my apartment because this is going to be a really fun video and something I'm going to be attempt in the sense of what I'm... Hey guys, Wolfie here and welcome back to the channel. As always, the usual disclaimer. Any opinion here is mine and mine alone. Now for this particular video, it's a fun video. I'm in the kitchen and this is going to be an attempt of mine to make a burrito bowl. Now you guys remember the whole thing with Chipotle where it's like they have like burrito bowl, tacos, whatever else have you. And this is going to be my attempt at making some resemblance of a burrito bowl. Now, there are going to be things I'm not going to include in here, and I'm going to go over why right now. Now, one of the items I am going to be using here is no salt added. This is corn, but it's no salt added. For those of you who may have seen a recent video of mine in the sense of a dietary change of things, I am pre-diabetic, so it's one of those things where I have to be careful with things like sodium, cholesterol, so on and so forth. And this is no salt added corn, so it's going to be like less sodium for me to intake it. That's always a good thing. Now regarding the rice aspect for the burrito bowl, and I do want to warn everybody right now, there will be no beans in here because it's like, you can have it if you're ordering it at Chipotle, but it's just like, is it really necessary for me? So regarding the rice aspect of the burrito bowl, it is going to be the brown rice right here, long grain. Now the reason why I went with brown rice as opposed to white rice is because brown rice is considered by many who are more into the realm of dietitian, nutrition in the sense of their field. Brown rice is considered a complex carb as opposed to white rice. And I happen to like brown rice a lot better than our buddies over with white rice. So that's that on that. Right here, the protein of choice is this right here. This is a lean, fresh ground turkey. This is 93% lean. Now, I went with this because one of the drivers I work with at my job, I mean, right now I'm on paid time off this entire week, so there's another disclaimer right there. So one of the drivers I work with, she made a burrito bowl for me. It's just like, and I remember her mentioning turkey, so it's in a way just kind of recreating that, but my own spin on it. Now, in addition, there's going to be no salsa because, again, the thing is I'm extremely sensitive to red salsa, so it's like something I do not consume whenever I eat at Chipotle, so no red salsa, which is perfectly okay. Now there is one additional item that I'm going to be using, however, I'm not going to add it in until the very end, and that is lettuce, because of course you can't really have a burrito bowl without lettuce. However, this is going to be multiple recording sessions, I would say maybe 2 or 3. And with this my particular twist to the burrito bowl, you're not going to see me actually cook it because it's like I could set off the smoke detector, and that's going to be hilarious if that's the case. Should it go off if I try to record it and cook at the same time? So I have lettuce in the fridge, so I'm going to add that in the very end. I'm going to put in a small amount of almonds with sea salt as well to add a bit of an extra source of protein, although it's going to be plant protein. And once I get done with all the cooking, I should be able to give you guys the final results. Some of the stuff I'm going to be using, like spices, all this stuff is mainly going to be like garlic here and white vinegar to give the turkey a little bit of flavor. Regarding the oils, I don't know if I'm going to be using olive oil or extra virgin olive oil, so that way the rice doesn't really stick. I mean, I haven't decided that part yet, but I do know I'm going to be using some format of the white wine vinegar and the garlic in here to, help with combat the cholesterol side of things. So once I come back, it's going to be the final result because I just don't trust myself cooking and recording at the same time. I am back. It took me a little while longer than expected. I had to make sure the kitchen was like a much more presentable condition. And I'm actually in the living room now, so there's a bunch of stuff I have here in the area here. There's just some stuff I have in the works. For the Buddies build, which is right over there, where I'm pointing at. I got to do a few further tests on this, including installing Windows, getting the appropriate programs, etc. Getting all the storage drives, recognized as separate storage drives. So that way, once I get around to setting it out, and the main thing that's preventing me from setting it out is like an address. So I'm going to be waiting until I get everything together before I remotely ask for the address. But that's not about that. So this is, but it's also basically what you see in the background. So this is all done. So like I said, there's turkey, there's corn, lettuce, some almonds. If I can dig into this carefully, there's the brown rice. So I'm gonna be taking a couple of bites, and you'll probably be seeing how I react to my own cooking. Actually, that turned out pretty good. My first attempt at making a burrito bowl, like I said, it is more meant to be like friendly towards those who are diabetic. So basically, just a quick recap of everything. It's just for the protein, you just gotta make sure it's a lean protein like chicken, turkey, maybe tofu if you're a vegetarian. Use some brown rice instead of white. Have as like many vegetables that you can recall in a burrito bowl as possible. Corn is a plus. I'm putting almonds in the side so it's an extra source of proteins, that sort of thing. It's relatively easy to make. I mean, the only thing you have to be mindful of is cooking the rice, because that's going to take the longest amongst all the ingredients. I just made it simple. It's pretty quick and easy. I'm not going to give a review of my own cooking, because the thing is, I'm not too bad of a cook, but it's more like I'm one of those people where it's like there's always room for improvement in my cooking. So that is that on all of that. I'm going to be done. I'm going to be finishing this off, charge my phone a bit, hopefully squeeze some time in the gym. So that's it on that. With Wolvie here, signing off. I will catch you all on the flip side.